I'm curious how you actually. I want to do. I want to go back. I don't want to forget that question, but I should. We should give a summary of Sofvie first before we go any further. For people that don't know, how do you sort of around this show for someone who doesn't know who you are? How do you sort of say this is who we are?
Sofvie's a platform to help you bring people's home safely every day. That's our one-liner, right? We provide, and then how we do that, right? We enable the workforce to be part of the ecosystem of planning, safeguarding, and execution of the work. Typically, what happens is there's a lot of planning that happens in the office somewhere,
Yeah.
or within a management group of some kind, right? And then another group will then take that scope of work and risk assess it and make sure that all the safeguards are in place and that we've thought of almost everything. And then we delegate that work to the to the workforce, the workplace, and they have to absorb all of this information that may or may not be palatable to them, and then expect a really good execution of the project, and more specifically, safely. So with Sofvie, what we've done is we said, you know what, let's reverse engineer this process. Let's bring the workforce at the forefront. They're the ones that we're depending on wholeheartedly to execute our big projects and execute the production in our mines. Let's bring them to the forefront of everything they do. So we've started there. We provide them all the tools, whether it's information they need or information they need to share. But ultimately, it's how do we include the workforce in the ecosystem of planning, safeguarding, and execution. So now, through our product, what we're seeing, like through our platform, now we're seeing our clients, or we call them our partners, right? Because we are our partners. We're partners with them in safety. Our fundamental reason of being is to bring people home safely every day.
Yeah.
The mining sector has had enough, tragedies.
And you've actually worked. You've actually worked in these operations.
I've worked in these operations. I've had family members perish in these operations. It's deeply rooted within me and within our community in Sudbury. So we said, let's just flip the script and think different about this. So now what we're seeing through that collaborative space that we've created for the workforce to have a voice, it's been phenomenal what it's done, right? Now they have freedom to share, freedom to receive information to keep their day moving forward. And more specifically, they're at the table talking about the work that needs to get done and which safeguards can effectively have this work moving forward. With all of the right controls, right? So now you got one team, one voice, one system of execution, rather than having those silos kind of independently working, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right?